and all of them don't incarcerated. And I'm just like, wow, that is like, I mean,
yeah.
You know, when we were young, we used to always have that joke like all the finest men is in jail.
No,
well, they ain't in
right.
jail no more. They all in jail.
Yeah,
you know?
I heard that when I moved to the city. All the good men are locked up. I was like, okay, well, I must be a bad dude, boy.
But the one thing is, don't sleep is that because you have just as many women and Latino women in jail as well too. And I want to throw something out because this, like when I was, everybody knows that I always research for the show, and I was reading some things I knew, some things that I didn't know. But one of the things that I did know is for everybody that's out there that has a 401k, the two biggest 401k providers is Vanguard and Fidelity Investments, right? And they are also the two top investors in private prison industries.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for those of y'all that don't understand what that means is that if you're a government employee, like a teacher, your retirement fund is invested in private prisons without your knowledge. It's a fact. Google it. Okay. According to NASDAQ data, the retirement funds for public employees and teachers surpassed $60 million. In certain areas, CCA and GEO, which is two of the largest private investors in the prison system, receive over $1 billion a year from these two retirement funds. Foreign investors have money in them as well, including the pension fund for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, which just recently at the New York Stock Exchange sold off $5.1 million worth of GEO stock.
Wow.
And we all run and we get our 401k. Now, I am guilty because I know they throw all of that paperwork at you and they say we need this in the next 5 days. And 401k paperwork don't never make any sense to me. So you just try to get the basic. Let's just keep it real and figure out what's going to be the cheapest thing to come out of your paycheck.
That's exactly right.
But by the same token, those little fine print, I remember me and my mother used to laugh. Remember back in the days when commercials used to come on and they used to talk like really, really fast like this one. It was like, and they was like, they didn't really want you to know what the fast part says. And you're like, I didn't catch that, but okay, if you said. That just blew me away to let you know that some of us out here are unaware that our pensions are tied in the prison system. Close to 1 million inmates are working full-time in jail. Some of the largest and most powerful corporations in the world have stake in the expansion of the prison labor market. IBM, Boeing, Motorola, Microsoft, AT&T Wireless, Texas Instrument, Dell, Compaq, Honeywell, Hewlett-Packard, Nortel, Lucent Technologies, Northern Telecom, TWA Nordstroms, Revlon, Macy's, Pierre Cardin, Target stores is just the top leaders in investors of private prisons. So every time we run to Target,
that's right,
and spend our money, a percentage of our money from Target goes to fund a prison system. Somebody's making a lot of money. If anybody that doesn't know the stock exchange, NASDAQ regulates the stock exchange. For you to get recognized by NASDAQ, you have got to be at minimum a Fortune 500 company. I never thought we would live in a day to see a prison be a Fortune 500 company. So every time they ring the bell on Wall Street, they ringing the bell across the nation in somebody's prison.
Yeah. I can believe it. I can believe it. You know, you definitely see it. You know, every day you're seeing a different prison, or you're seeing one that's been sold by the state. You know, like we read in the statistics. You know, and they have to meet a quota, and it's not hard to do. You know, get some of these little Trump charges. Hey, got another bed. You know, another Trump charge. Got another bed. It doesn't matter. You know. Even with the juveniles,
Right.
Same exact thing.
Whose numbers are like staggering.
Out of this world.
They're staggering.
Out of this world.
And the majority of municipalities have now made all juvenile detention systems privatized.
That's right.
Okay. And it's like so funny because a lot of times when you talk to people, they go, oh, such and such was in jail and it's ridiculous. They charged them for a bed and they charged them for that. That's because it's a private institution.
Right.
They have to make money. It's not like a hospital that you go when your benefits pay for it. Okay. Have you noticed anybody that's out there, if you know somebody, you don't have to give your name, call 915-5202. Think about when that person was in jail and you had to keep money on their books.
Exactly right.
You kept money on their books so they could get a bed. You kept money on their books so they could get snacks. You kept money on their book because no longer is the prison system that free ride thing that has cable and the gym and everything. You now pay for these things as a benefit. You're not paying for them because the state is cheap and don't want to give it to you. You're paying for that because it is now a private business. It's just like going to Gold's Gym. Membership has its privileges. If you want to enjoy the amenities in this gym, you're going to pay for it.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I mean, and it's even the toiletries.
Okay.
All of
so
that stuff.
Everything.
Work release, when they leave, they actually have to pay.
Yes.
They actually have to pay.
have to pay.
Yeah, they have
and
to pay.
a lot of people don't know that. They think that, oh, well, my